Hello, and thank you for tuning in. A little over 6 months ago, St. Mary's senior Mary Gring was involved in a severe car accident that left her with serious injuries. For tonight's program, we've invited Mary to the studio to talk to us about her experience regarding disability, recovery, and support. Mary, thanks for joining us tonight.
Thank you for having me. I'm happy to be here.
So Mary, would you tell us a little bit about your accident?
I shattered my pelvis, I broke my skull, and I had a concussion and 4 broken ribs, I believe. There's a lot there, and I don't remember most of it. But it was very severe, which left me hospitalized for a month and then left me in a wheelchair, unable to walk for 4 months.
Wow. Wow. So how is it different for you to navigate the world after that experience?
Well, as soon as I had gotten home from the hospital, I mostly had to stay in bed, which was just very sad and difficult to do. But once I started getting out more in my wheelchair, I realized how just kind of inaccessible most places were anyway. So even times when I'd go out to kind of treat myself or have a little pick-me-up or something like that, I'd go to a clothing store and find myself unable to even navigate the store or even get in. And that was always very frustrating, and I guess I had never realized the kind of limitations that people with disabilities had beyond just the physical limitations of it.
Wow. So St. Mary's is a school that touts their ability to accommodate Bells in their various stations of life. So what has your experience been with the college generally?
Well, when I was in the hospital, I received enormous amounts of support. Really, St. Mary's went above and beyond, and I really felt the sense of community that St. Mary's always prides itself on. And I really was thankful to be at such a wonderful place. I could even tell that I was being treated differently and much better than Notre Dame was treating my boyfriend at the time. Not that they were doing so poorly, but I could just tell that there was something really special about the way St. Mary's, gathered around to support me. But then coming back this school year has been really difficult because I needed help getting around campus and expecting that St. Mary's would be able to accommodate me for that, and they really haven't. It's been very difficult, and so it was very different compared to when I was first in my accident to now, and I'm still having some of those difficulties getting around.
So campus isn't very accessible in your opinion?
No, and I've spoken to some faculty and professors, and they would agree that campus is really not up to par with what it should be as far as accessibility is concerned.
So based on your experience, what are some solutions that you think would help campus be more accessible to different Bells?
Well, one thing, aside from just redoing some of the buildings, one thing that I was told when I said that I needed rides to class because I was unable to walk efficiently to get there was that security could sometimes take me, but not always because they are so understaffed, and I would need to call them a half an hour in advance, which just wasn't possible. But I assumed that we could make a work-study position where students could offer different amounts of time, different time slots to drive around a golf cart to any individuals who needed help getting around campus because, I'm sure I'm not the only one that has trouble walking to class, or, if someone were to, be in a car accident like I was or face another injury and couldn't get around, that would be one solution that I would recommend.
Sounds good. Well, we're out of time, unfortunately, but thank you so much for joining us.
Thank
I really
you.
admire your strength and courage to come back to finish out your senior year.
Thank you.
Well, thank you for watching our program. We hope you got something out of it. If you're a Bell and you feel like you want to help promote positive change here on campus, reach out to our administrators via email. Let's show the college that this issue is important to us. That's all we have for you tonight. Stay classy, SMC.
Thank you.